All I'm saying is, bro, 1-on-1, I got AI beating Dwayne Wade.
You crazy.
Bro, 1-on-1, because Dwayne Wade's not quick enough for AI, bro. Dwayne Wade's quick, but AI is literally like...
He's stronger, and he's going to dunk right on him.
He's going to dunk on him.
AI's
How many
not
times
sticking
AI been
Wade.
getting dunked on him? How many times you seen that?
AI don't play D.
AI don't play D.
AI don't play D.
Stop disrespecting AI, bro.
Stop disrespecting Wade.
Ain't nobody... I'm just saying AI, 1-on-1 can beat him.
3-time NBA champ.
Well, I'm talking about 1-on-1. I don't care.
Finals MVPs.
Well, I'm talking about 1-on-1 basketball.
He's frying. I love AI. He's frying AI. Easy.
This guy's crazy, yo.
Yeah. Welcome to the Outlet Pass.
Welcome to the Outlet Pass.
Getting the basketball because a lot of good things will happen, not just with him scoring, but then also it open up. Oh, man! Hello.
Hey, yeah.
Welcome back, everybody. This is episode 9 of the Outlet Pass, where we talk about basketball and only basketball. Gus.
Deas.
And we are back. So,
yes, sir.
Jumping right into it, they made it official. The NBA is coming back for its game December 22nd.
Right.
I'm very upset about that.
Why?
It's too soon, bro. It's entirely too soon. It's not fair to the players that played well into the bubble because there's other teams like, so, the elephant in the room, the Warriors.
What about them?
They did not play in the bubble. They have 2 of the really good players, really good players, in Clay and Steph, who basically did not play all season, who are 100% healthy. Mm-hmm. They've been doing nothing but shooting all off season, which has been extremely long.
That's what they do.
Bro, they about to snap. They have the most rest, bro, from day one. Teams like LeBron.
Yeah, but they still have to make moves though. It's just Steph and Clay at this stage is not going to cut it.
So
they need somebody else.
I saw this actually earlier. I just thought about this. It says the excuse me, the Lakers and the Heat off season is 71 days. Teams that didn't make the bubble have 285 days.
Understandable. This is going to be one of them years.
Like, and that's just the Lakers and the Heat. I mean, the Nuggets, the Clippers. I mean, they've had less than 100 days.
Yeah.
So, so it's just like, to me, it's too much. I mean, I like that they came to an agreement. And I'm interested to see how the players.
I'm about to say that means players agreed to do it though.
Yeah.
Came to agreement.
Yeah.
May not be all players. It's never all players.
Yeah, no. There's definitely some players that were a little upset about it, but I mean, the reality situation is if they agreed to it, LeBron agreed to it.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, that's who was it? Patrick Beverly. He said if LeBron wants to play in the bubble, we gonna play in the bubble.
Right. Yeah, I remember that.
But then it was so they agreed on 72 games. Mm-hmm. They're going to have a new system that we use to ensure that the split of basketball-related incomes continues. I'm very curious to see what that means. But I think what I did hear that they meant by that is they're going to make sure it's a proportion between like the salaries of the players and the teams and how much money the teams get. Because the NBA is taking L's regardless.
Yeah, no, they're going to lose money. But I had a question. Are they going to have a bubble for this?
No, they're not going to have a bubble. As of right now, they're not going to have a bubble. And the the Raptors? The Raptors are actually trying to figure out where they're going to play their home games, because Canada talking about like Canada has 14-day quarantines rules already in place when you come into the country and stuff like that.
That's not going to work.
Exactly. The country did talk about making it rapid testing available at the airports, but like that's just a lot for the teams. I think that it would be good to find out immediately if you have corona and all things like that. But the reality of the situation is like during the season and all the moving pieces.
Without a bubble, players are definitely liable to catch the virus.
Yeah, and I mean,
So-
and the reality, like when you look at the NFL is one game a week. So if you find out you have corona on Monday, you
can
get
clear
3,
by
4
Sunday.
tests. Basketball, if you find out you have it on Monday, you're missing
You're
Monday's
back to
game,
back
potentially Tuesday's game.
if it's a double-double.
You feel me? But you're going to miss Monday and maybe even a Wednesday game. Like, so I don't think in the NBA,
Yeah.
it's like they really need to have a bubble if they really want to have a season that's going to be like perfect. And then not to mention, don't let them get a false test. And LeBron James misses the last 5 games of the season because of a false test. And the Lakers, well, not miss the playoffs, obviously, but like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you just don't
Things
know
are
what,
gonna
yeah,
Get funny with that.
over a false test. Because in the NFL, it messes a lot of things up.
Exactly.
So I don't like it, bro. I just don't like
They
it.
got to do it.
Yeah, I mean, they got to save
They
money.
gotta do
They got to save money. Like,
You got to get it out the way. So, it's going to happen one way or another. Because of the last year, Corona.
yeah, man. And then they said they actually increased the salary cap for next year, not this coming season, but for next year.
Makes sense.
So yeah, they talking about it's guaranteed to rise between 3% and 10%. Bro, players about to be getting paid.
Free agency is about to start, too.
Free agency starts. What is it? The draft is the 18th. Which we got a
November
good draft conversation
20,
coming up.
yeah.
Yeah, November 22nd.
22nd. Okay.
Well, I'm sorry. The negotiations are allowed to start the 20th. The
Okay,
22nd
that's what it
is when they can sign.
Right.
So, bro, we got 12 days before the first free agency is
gonna
signing.
be crazy.
Um,
I think a lot of teams definitely have to make moves.
a lot of
fast.
teams got to make moves.
Fast.
A lot of teams got to make moves. This is an interesting person, but like I'm very curious to see where JJ Redick goes. Does he have?
Why?
I don't know. I just like JJ Redick. Very
What?
random fact. I love the way he plays basketball. Like,
He left the Sixers.
I know, and I'm really mad about that. The Sixers messed that bag up, not him.
Nah, he could have said he wanted more money.
He deserved more money.
Yeah, but
I mean, that's that. Whatever. Listen, I understand.
no, we're not thinking about JJ.
I hear you, man. I hear you. But yeah. So that's just kind of the update on where we are. I can't wait to these free agencies, these trades start.
You think what team you think has to make a move first?
The Sixers, without a doubt. I think without a doubt.
I don't know what they can do though. I don't know. I would have to see who's out there.
I think they'll make a bomb. I think they're going to make a big trade this offseason.
With Daryl Morey in office.
Yeah,
Definitely.
like I think they're going to make a big trade. Even if it's not like a big name, like even if it's not Ben or Joel, it's going to be a big trade that changes the
Hope
landscape.
it's not
Who?
Ben or Joel.
Oh, I mean, listen, we'll see.
Nah, we can't trade them.
I'm trying not to be like a bitter Sixers fan right now.
Can't trade them.
I mean, I hear you. Yeah, nah, we do. We don't have to. I'm saying we do have to keep them and see where it takes us. But we got to make something happen fast. Outside of the Sixers,
Quick teams. Mavericks.
the Mavericks need
Definitely
to
have to make a move.
yeah.
Hawks have to make a move. They need Trae Young needs help.
They
over
got
there.
I think the 5th pick though.
Hawks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're already a young team, so I wouldn't be surprised if they just try to draft a young player that can do something now. But yeah,
They
so
have a log jam at a lot of places though in their roster. The
because
Hawks.
they made a lot of trades, well, not made a lot of trades, but once they got Clint Capella, you got Clint Capella,
I think they have Deadman.
they got Dedmon, they got John Collins,
And then their wings, they have DeAndre Hunter. They have
the
Cam Reddish,
the what's his name, the white bull.
Kevin Herter.
Yep, Kevin Herter. Yeah, I mean, they're just such a young team
Yeah,
that like I feel
They're
like
looking for
they'll
talent.
depend on the draft.
which is
It's not bad. It's not a bad decision because as you can see, all these young players they named, they drafted. So like,
right.
they clearly know.
Somebody's
they, yeah. So I mean, I'm not too.
They definitely need a veteran, though. Not an old veteran like Vince Carter.
Yeah, nah, nah. All due respect to Vince Carter,
Thank you.
great guy. But yeah, let's look at these jerseys real quick. So the Sixers got jerseys. What'd I just do with it? Yeah, so the Sixers got jerseys.
Mm-hmm.
What you think about the jerseys?
I like them.
They brought the black back. And they got Bowhouse Row
I
in the
see
front.
that. Yeah. I see that.
That's the only thing that threw me off.
I like it though.
Why? It threw me. I said it threw me off, but I do like it.
That's Philly. That's
That's-
definitely Philly.
That's definitely some Philly. Like,
That's definitely Philly.
no, it's hard.
I like it.
And they brought it back from like the AI days. That's what I appreciate.
But it's a different AI jersey though.
Yeah,
Definitely not the same.
it's not the same, but I think colors and jerseys like represents a lot.
Well, we needed a new black jersey.
Yeah. I mean,
Definitely
yeah.
needed a new black jersey.
I mean, when I be playing 2K, I definitely be throwing on the old jerseys, the old AI jerseys.
They're the best ones. That's why I
Yeah.
said I think a lot of teams are trying to go back retro.
Mm-hmm.
That's a new wave.
Speaking of, the Kings got this video.
Uh-oh.
They did. They got their jerseys too. Let's see what we got here.
Sometimes you have to look to the past to see the future.
Back to the past.
You have to think about where you're
Ooh.
to know where you're going. Sometimes
Ooh.
to find inspiration, you don't need to search far and wide.
Not Jason Williams number though.
Ooh. He was born.
He was.
Flowers.
He might get flowers soon. Okay.
They look nice.
Yeah, they chilling. I mean, I'm confused on why they made us watch a video about
Crafted in honor of Sacramento's colorful past.
old school
There's history.
jerseys,
I hope all teams aren't trying to go to videos now.
and they don't look anything like the jerseys.
Was that supposed to be an old school jersey?
The whole video started with like looking at the past and stuff like that. That's why it threw me off. I thought, I mean-
They don't have a lot of history though, so
who the Kings?
yeah,
Because they trash.
exactly. So
Oh my gosh, they still trying to buy people out on the old school days.
show some Chris Webber highlights.
Right.
Vlade Divac. They had Peja.
They had Doug Christie too.
He was tough.
I wonder how long we can do this naming Kings players.
They had Mike Bibby.
Jason Williams.
We already said Jason Williams.
No, we said him in the video, but we didn't use him. I need him.
So how old back you want to go?
How
Yeah, Isaiah Thomas.
Oh no, I'm talking about old like we was like young
That's
bulls.
what I'm talking about.
I mean,
Can't name anybody else after Doug Christie for the Kings. Chuck Hayes.
oh, Jesus Christ. Yep, beat me there. I ain't got nobody else for the Kings, bro.
Bro, nah.
I ain't got nobody else for the Kings. But whatever.
funny.
So as we just said, the draft is coming up November 18th, so it's next Wednesday.
Can't wait.
Can't wait. It's going to be lit. It's going to be lit. I'm excited, actually. I'm excited. And the reason I'm excited is because I think with this draft, there's a few players that I really like and I think are sleepers. Huge
There's
sleepers.
a lot of unknown players in this draft.
It is. It is a lot of unknown players. But then you have people like Lamelo Ball. Everybody knows him.
Well, you have your top.
Yeah,
three.
right. Obviously,
yeah.
yeah. So for you, if I said your top 5, you want me to go first? I heard it. I'm gonna go first. So for the Timberwolves, right?
What you thinking?
I think they're gonna take Anthony Edwards. I like Anthony Edwards a lot. I like his game.
Well, let's bring up the draft order.
Okay. Let's see what we got. Even though, I mean, the Timberwolves are first anyway.
Well, yeah. After that. But
Not
go
for
ahead.
you. All right. Cool. So you got Timberwolves, Warriors, Hornets, Bulls, Cavs, Hawks, Pistons, Knicks, Wizards, Suns. That's the top 10.
Cool.
So the first pick, I definitely got them taking Anthony Edwards. I think they have a solid team already in the sense of they got Cat, so obviously they don't need the big man. And he's young. They got D'Lo, so they already have a young guard who's coming up. He's really coming up on his own.
Right.
Then you got Cat, who again is a scorer at the end of the day. Like, regardless of how good you think he is.
I think for them, for the Timberwolves, that's the perfect number 1 pick.
Yeah, because LaMelo wouldn't work there.
No,
Not as much.
Imagine Lamelo and D'Angelo trying to play defense along with Cat.
Yeah.
At center. No.
Yeah, no. So, I got
That's perfect for them.
I got Anthony Edwards. Golden State. So this is an interesting one, right? And I want to make sure I say his name right. So I either got them taking James Wiseman.
Mm-hmm.
I want them to take a big. So I either got them taking
I think they need it. Yeah.
James Wiseman, or I really want to say his name right because it's a crazy. Onyeka Okongwu.
Oh, the center
from USC. He is. I mean,
you think he's gonna be top 3? Sheesh.
Here's the thing. Again, I think it's situational. At the end of the day, the Warriors, if they don't trade it, I think they need to take a big man. The reason I like him over Weissman a little bit, at the end of the day, he's proven still. Like Weissman played 2 games before he had to leave. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, he's proven. We saw what he can do. His length is crazy. I always said, and I think that's why Looney works on the Warriors because he has that length. So when they need that rim protector or rebounds, Looney's there.
Who doesn't demand the ball down low.
And this dude
that can protect the rim.
And if he does get the offensive rebound, he's just gonna put it back up.
Exactly.
Or he can see over anybody.
Mm-hmm.
Like he's super long, he's super athletic as well. So I like him a lot. Weissman I like, but I think Okongwu is that
Who?
Come on, man.
All right.
I think it's Okongwu. I really mean no disrespect. I don't know how to pronounce it, but I think it's Okongwu. And then for the Hornets, bro, you're so annoying. You're a wild bull, man. So for the Hornets, this is where I had them taking James Wiseman.
At number 3.
Yeah, number 3. But I think James
Why not Melo at number 3?
I'm not a fan of Melo, to be honest with you. I think that what LaMelo did, yeah, we having all types of weird noises.
Yeah.
I think what LaMelo did by going over to Australia was cool, play with pros, but he didn't, like, the competition wasn't there all the way, number 1. Number 2, I think he's a terrible decision maker. He forces shots. He's not efficient at all. He makes a lot of dumb plays.
No potential.
No, I mean he has potential, I guess. Because here's the upside about him. He's a scorer's mentality. Mm-hmm. Like he definitely believes in keep shooting.
He can score. He's long, so I mean maybe his defense can come along.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean I believe you on that one. It's just that like for me it's just like when I look at his game.
Can shoot.
So that's the thing. When you look at his game, he takes a lot of shots. But he's like 29%, like back in there from 3.
It's bad.
It's like 30-something from field goal percentage because he just shoots, and he doesn't take smart decision shots. Do I still have him going in my top 10? Yes.
He has a lot of potential. His draft stock is definitely falling though because of those reasons.
Yeah, and I think that there's other players who are making their draft stock rise.
Right.
So with the 4th pick, we got the Chicago Bulls. This is actually where I took Denny Avdija.
Why would you do that?
I lied. This is not who I want.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I already told you who I wanted.
No.
I'm tripping, bro. I'm tripping. My fault. I actually had them taking Obi Toppin.
Okay.
Obi Toppin from Dayton. Obi Toppin is like he's 6'9". He plays technically the 4, but he can move. He can move, so I like him for that reason. And I feel like with him, he's somebody that has a lot of potential, and he can become the star immediately.
For the Bulls?
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, not the star, but he can be he can give you a lot more than what you.
He can start immediately because he played 4 years over there.
Mm-hmm.
So.
And I love players that played 4 years in college.
Yeah, so I think he's the most NBA ready of all the top prospects.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, can't go wrong picking him. Definitely not a bad pick. All right, 5, who?
I think Tyrese. At 5, I got either Tyrese Halliburton or Lamelo.
Well, who's their forwards? They have guards. They're guard heavy too. They have Colin Sexton, Darius Garland.
Mm-hmm. I mean, they really don't really have nobody. That's what I'm saying. Like, let's pull up the Cavs roster. They really don't have nobody. That's the reality.
No.
Like like you said, they're very guard heavy. They got Kevin Love. They just got Andre Drummond. Bro, they don't have nobody. Seti Osman, he starts. Larry Nance. Yeah, no. Like they need. They can get like out of that. I think out of Lamelo, they'll get that length. So Lamelo can kind of he's ball heavy, but at the end of the day, like they'll get the length. Their point guards are short.
Yeah, as we drop into the other teams, I don't see where Lamelo fits into a lot of these.
And
teams.
that's why it's kind of like, look, he's either going to go.
He has to go in the top.
Yeah, and if
4 or
the
5.
Cavs can trade for him, because I'm sure there's somebody in the there's one NBA team out there that really wants Lamelo.
I think he can go to the Hornets though at number 3.
So then, what's your 5?
My 5 will have to be Anthony Edwards, number 1 in Minnesota.
Mm-hmm.
Number 2, if they keep the pick, I'm taking the guy Denny Diva or James Wiseman. Number 2. Number 3, the Hornets. I'll probably go a guard, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I wonder who their guards are.
They got Devontae Graham, yeah.
Malik Monk. All right, you can't go guard, so you probably gotta go big man.
Yeah.
So that's when. All right, 3-4 is Denny Wiseman and James Wiseman.
Okay.
I mean,
You mean 2, 3?
Whoa.
No, I know what you're talking about. I know.
Abdiva and James
Wiseman.
Yeah.
At 2 and 3.
Yeah.
So wait, real quick, why Denny for Golden State?
Because he's a forward type. He can play defense. They need that. I don't know if they're going to keep Andrew Wiggins. That's what I'm talking about, the pick and all that. They can use him for trade bait like they did D'Angelo Russell. But Denny can definitely play D. He can create a shot. He's a two-way player.
Mm-hmm.
And, people like to try out the European players.
Facts. They love trying them out.
So
I'll never understand it. No disrespect.
But he'll fit right in with the Warriors.
Yeah.
He'll fit right in over there.
Okay. And so that was 2 and 3. Who you got for Chicago Bulls?
Guard Killian Hayes.
Mm-hmm.
And then number 5 probably Obi Toppin. Definitely.
Number 5, Obi Toppin?
For the Cavs.
For the Cavs?
Yeah.
Why?
Do you like Shetty Osman over there? He's definitely going to take his spot.
No, I know. I got Obi, I guess, at 4, so that's why.
He seems like a Cavalier type player though. He's defensive type. How much is he giving you on offense?
Who, Obi?
Obi.
I mean, he can ball.
I know he can definitely ball, but he's not going to be the star over there. He's going to fit in.
I mean,
he's a fit-in type player.
The reality
He's a role player, of course.
Do they have a star?
They don't at all.
So why can't he be the star?
He's not going to be the star. He's going to fit right in, like I said.
I mean, he could be the star of their team, I guess.
I don't know. I think he's going to have highlight moments.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got any?
They don't have any highlighters over there.
You got any sleepers?
They have Larry Nance.
Yeah.
He can give a dunk.
Yeah.
You don't think so?
I mean, yeah, he can give you a dunk, but I don't think he's a really good player.
I mean, he'll come around. Give him a shot.
You got any sleepers in the draft? Or any
Player to look out for. I want to
Yeah.
see how R.J. Hampton does or Nico Mannion.
from Arizona?
Yeah.
Yeah. I like Nico a lot actually. I like his game. He's also an international player. Well, he's from Italy, but he played at Arizona. But yeah, I'm curious. I got him going in the first round, but I've seen a lot of mock drafts and they got him slipping to the second round.
I've seen one when he was slipping to the Sixers.
I did see that. I did see that. How would that even work with this? I guess he would just have to play off the ball, and he can play off the ball.
He'd be like JJ Redick type.
Well, he's pretty much a primary ball handler at Arizona.
Yeah, he's going to change that. Ben Simmons.
Yeah, he doesn't get that opportunity.
You have Ben Simmons, so.
No, I feel that. So and then RJ Hampton is interesting because I feel like people have been talking about him for a lot, but they were originally talking about him at the top of the draft, and
Right.
he's been slipping crazy.
That's why I would say player to look out for.
Like, is this slipping? Meaning like they know they must see something we don't see. Like what? Why is he slipping?
We haven't seen him much because he played overseas, so
Like Switzerland or something like that.
Australia, I think.
Australia.
So, yeah, we don't know what's going on. We don't. We'll find out. NBA's coming up. He's definitely going to get drafted.
Oh no, I mean he's going to get drafted first
Definitely gonna
round.
get drafted.
Somebody's going to take the chance on him.
So what's he? He's 6'5", 190. He's only 19.
Yeah, you really run a risk by drafting these young 19-year-old Bulls.
Yeah, but they also have a lot of potential to grow.
Yeah, but so it can go either one or two ways. They can take heed to the potential they have, or that it can get to their head too fast.
Markelle Fultz. But most players pan out.
I really want to see what Markelle Fultz turns out to be.
I mean, he's trying to turn it around.
I think he is. I think he is. And I was a big.
What happened to his shot? Man, whole form change.
Yo, you seen the bull from Iowa State? The bull, what's his name? Tyrese Halliburton. You seen his form?
It's bad.
Bro, look up his form real quick. You about to be so weak, yo. But why are you doing that? So my first, I have two sleepers and two players to look out for. I really like their game. So the first one is actually Nate Hinton. So
Okay.
Nate Hinton, he's from Houston, University of Houston. He just finished up his sophomore year. His game, he is a great defender, a great rebounder. He's 6'5", but he's honestly like pound for pound probably the best rebounder coming in the draft. He averaged, let me see, I had his stats written down too. He was balling in the sense of he's also a great leader on his team. You see that, Joe?
Bro, he's Michael Carter Williams.
You see that? Bro.
It's chicken. Oh, nah, that's not going to work in the NBA, that shot.
But he's a bucket, though. He's a bucket. But back to what I was saying. So Nate Hinton, he's 6'5", like I said.
Mm-hmm.
He played for University of Houston. Just finished his second year there. And, I mean, I seen him play his freshman year when he was at he played against Temple. And I went to a game, and he was seeing minutes immediately, and he was seeing minutes based off his ability to play defense and his ability to rebound, like I was saying.
Mm-hmm.
He was like fourth in the conference with rebounding. And, I mean, like I said, 6'5", the way he chases the ball, the way his hustle and his energy is out of control. His offensive game, I feel like he's very efficient. I feel like he is very efficient. He's shooting almost like 40% from three, but he also doesn't take a lot of shots. because all his energy goes to the defensive end.
Right. So when
So-
he does shoot.
But when he does shoot, it's chicken.
Cool.
So a lot of draft boards got him in like the second round, which probably is due to him like he's 6'5".
Second round is perfect to find players though.
It's
crazy.
perfect. But the reason why I like it is because he probably is going to get drafted in the second round. But whoever gets him, y'all don't even know. Like he's going to snap.
I have to look up how many good players or great players came late in the first round.
Bro, basketball is so interesting because it's like
weird. You can find diamonds in the rough.
you find diamonds in the
Heavy.
rough everywhere because it's only two rounds, so it's like you really find diamonds in the rough. There's players that go undrafted, that start snapping out of nowhere, so you just never know. And then the other one is Xavier Tillman from Michigan State.
Right.
He was
Crazy.
he's a big man. Another great rebounder, great hustle player. Pick and roll is his pick and roll game that he had with Cassius Winston at Michigan State was going nuts.
I want to see him too.
I'm very interested to see him. A lot of people got slipped into the second round, but they don't even get it. That's slipping. Like somebody needs to draft him in the first round because the reality situation is like he's a workhorse. Like that's the type of players you need. He's another one of those guys at 4 years at Michigan State.
Right.
So he's NBA ready.
Comes in with the knowledge, the IQ.
Granted, I get the NBA business where younger players, they try to put them higher on the map just because of age and how many years they can play. But like, you're getting somebody who is he's a grown man playing basketball. He played college basketball, did what he had to do, all these honors, great blocks, great rebounds. You're not going to get 14 points per game, 10 rebounds per game, 2 blocks per game, 55% from the field.
Xavier Tillman.
80% on pick and roll when he rolled to the basket.
The Sixers listening or no?
70% field goal percentage around the basket. But yeah, I got Xavier Tillman kind of like a Montrezl Harrell, just from the sense of like not the biggest of big men, but he's a
workhorse.
He's a workhorse. And Xavier Tillman, he actually has offensive skill. At the combine, like he was balling, shooting one of the best. Like people don't even dig it. Like his freshman and sophomore year, he wasn't a very good shooter at all.
It came around,
but it came around, and that's where you get the whole senior and NBA ready type players. So I'm very interested to see that. I'm very interested to see how that goes. That's really the main people that I'm like looking out for.
Yeah, that's it for me. You have other
Oh,
people.
what's his name? His name is like Precious.
Oh, I heard him.
Precious Akinyuri or something like that.
I was gonna say Cole Anthony too.
You got Cole Anthony.
I think he's gonna be like Kobe White type.
Yeah, no, he might be. I'd like him a lot. I like the dude. How do you pronounce his name? Precious. No, not the movie. Precious. Achua.
Yeah.
Yeah, they play. Yep. He played for Memphis. Another 6'9" dude, Nigerian.
6'9" players are they can play in the NBA now. Like
they can.
It's a weird NBA height, but as long as you have the weight that comes with it and the muscle, oh yeah, you could definitely play in the NBA.
Especially because if you're a workaholic.
Right. Yeah.
He's a workaholic. He's an animal. Like.
You have to out hustle everyone.
I think Kenneth Faried was like one of the first players to really make that 6'9" thing cool, and you show how to do it. If you want to be a big man in college, you can't be a big man in the NBA at 6'9", but you can be a workaholic.
You can play big,
and you can play big if you got it like that. And I think this dude Precious is one of those.
For a good 3 years.
Exactly.
I wish it was a little more, but
who?
Kenneth Faried.
Oh, I mean,
like it doesn't.
I mean, he's not going to the Hall of Fame, but
no, but I'm saying like you can't. It works while you have it. It works while you have it. If you don't adapt, if you can't shoot,
Yeah,
You're not
he
gonna,
didn't. He never adapted at all.
You're not going to out jump anybody.
And that's where the whole like Xavier Tillman thing come in. Because if you're a workaholic, he's going to keep working to get to the point where his game is going to progress.
You're going to
He's going to adapt to the game.
Yeah.
His senior year, he was shooting some threes. He can shoot it. Like he can step back and shoot that joint. So it's not like he can't. But people like Precious.
That's the new thing nowadays. A stretch big.
Mm-hmm. Stretch big. If you have a stretch big and he can do the pick and roll.
If you can play defense and switch off of anyone too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness! Imagine Bam gets a 3-point shot consistently.
Mm-hmm. And Bam is one of those players who's not like super tall, but like he down there.
Crazy.
He's definitely down there. So I have a lot of love for like those kind of players. But yeah, this draft is gonna be very interesting. I'm very curious to see how things go. So that was the draft special. Like again, is November 18th. Is the draft. Is going to be very interesting. Also, just because November 18th is the draft, the NBA season starts December 22nd, 1 month later. So for those players that they're expecting big things out of
As
immediately,
fans, we can't wait. As players, whoa, can't speak for the players.
As a fan, I mean, again, I just hope they don't happen what happened to the NFL, where everybody just started getting hurt because it wasn't banging at all, and like this offseason just whatever.
It's weird. They'll get over it.
Yeah,
Professionals.
facts. They are professionals. So last week we wanted to give out the flowers. This week we had to postpone it. Haters, man, haters.
Yeah, that's your man though.
Not my man. I want my podcast time back.
We ain't getting that.
Right. But
We'll
so
take it this week.
right, it is what it is. So we're doing our flowers. So this week, Baron Davis.
Straight to it.
Straight
B.
to it.
Diddy.
Straight to it.
Boom Dizzle.
Boom Dizzle.
The beard. Oh, the original beard.
The original beard.
The original beard. Crazy.
Which beard is better?
Probably James Harden. Actually, you gotta bring up Baron Davis, John.
Yeah.
Cause he had a homeless type beard. I remember that.
Yeah. I mean, let's see. Bro, I don't understand why I can't get a beard. Like, what am I doing wrong?
You gotta get the essential oils.
No, you gotta get that Doso Beauty. But yeah, Baron Davis beard not even that long.
Nah, James Harden joined.
Yeah, I don't know why they disrespect. Wait, he played in the D League?
Yeah, he was around.
He was around. He played in the 3-on-3 joint. What's it called?
I forget he was on the Cavs.
Baron, bro, what's Baron Davis? But no, in all seriousness,
How many teams he played for?
how many teams he played for?
He was with Charlotte Hornets. Oh, Charlotte and New Orleans, because they switched cities.
Right.
And then played for Golden State, Clippers, Cleveland, and New York. Retired with New York 2012. That was Melo. Melo was on that squad.
You said the Warriors, right?
Yeah, he played for the Warriors.
Okay. And that's how, he was on that 06-07, I believe, or we believe team.
That
They
team,
was snapping.
Baron Davis, Matt Barnes, Steven Jackson,
OK-47.
AK-47.
I said OK-47.
Yeah, we get what you're saying, no player.
Right. Oh, man.
AK, yeah.
That's when he dunked on Bull.
Andre Karolinko.
Yeah, that's
How
when
could he dunk on them people if they was on the same team?
What? They were on the same team.
Why would you bring up AK-47?
Because you don't remember him dunking on AK?
Yeah, that crazy body dunk.
That was when he was on the Warriors and AK-47 was on the Mavs. Jazz. He was on the Jazz. He not going to the Hall of Fame. He not going to the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, that dunk was crazy.
I started mixing all the European players together.
All right, no, that's good. My man's flowers though, because I like Baron Davis. He was a dog. He was He was crazy.
He was small too.
Definitely underrated.
He was underrated. I think it's really just because like he never outside of that season, he didn't really get a lot of team success over his The 06-07 season.
What did he do?
With the I Believe team?
Yeah.
That was a
How
team.
good was his? No, I'm saying like what was his stats?
His stats. I mean, he averaged 20 and 8.
Sure. That's pretty good.
No. I'm saying in the sense of he never had team success. Not because of him.
Right.
He just never had a
Yeah,
good
yeah,
team.
yeah.
So in the reality is, at the end of the day, he never really had like a.
James Harden type.
Since we brought up James Harden,
Perfect.
but granted, his numbers aren't. He's not putting up the same numbers.
Of
but,
course not.
But he was still a dog in the sense of what he had. He was still making it happen.
In his heart type, he was like more like Russell.
He had the heart of a lion. He definitely had the heart of a lion. And like I think that he's one of those players that. I mean, sadly, he may not ever make the Hall of Fame.
Nah,
but
people
if
we
know
know
him,
NBA,
yeah,
you respect his game.
You definitely have
know
to
what he
respect
can
him.
do.
So, excuse me, he's a very
It's crazy because he doesn't even have all the accolades.
What do you got?
Like 2-time NBA All-Star, All-NBA third team, 2-time NBA Steals leader, and then an NBA Skills Challenge champion. But he doesn't have any rings in college or NBA.
Yeah.
But it doesn't matter though, because I think you don't need a ring. You get as long as you have respect. I think that's over a ring in the NBA.
In what sense? To get you to the Hall of Fame?
No, people know you can ball. Like Charles Barkley doesn't have a ring, but he's respected in the NBA as a baller.
Yeah, but I wouldn't put.
Karl Malone doesn't have.
But hold on, I wouldn't put Baron Davis on their level necessarily.
So you don't think people in the NBA respect Baron
Whoa,
Davis?
whoa, 100% they do.
Jamal Crawford doesn't have a ring.
Okay, and
People would respect him.
Oh, no,
Lou
for
Williams
sure.
doesn't have a ring.
No,
People
no.
respect him, bro. There's so many people that don't have rings.
I'm not saying I never.
This Baron Davis we talking about. He's up there with with Lou Will and Jamal.
All
Crawford.
I said was he's not up there with Charles Barkley and
It's-
Karl Malone.
It doesn't matter. They're all people that have rings that people are that.
I
people
think
respect.
people's respect level for Charles Barkley and Karl Malone is here, and I think Lou Will is like here, but I don't think they're on the same level. But I understand what you're saying. That's why I'm not disagreeing with you. I just wouldn't say
You don't think people had Lou Will over Charles Barkley?
no. Come on, man.
If I need a bucket, we just talked about Charles Barkley playing. We don't know how he scored so much. You gotta show some joy. Like he was a bully on the court. But
Okay.
he wouldn't- Hey,
Charles Barkley is a legend, bro. Come on, talk about Lou Williams or Charles Barkley. What?
Lou Will is up there as a top scorer. You crazy. If I need a bucket, I'm definitely giving the ball to Lou Will the last shot over Charles Barkley. Any day. And that's serious.
He's a serious.
That's serious. I'm taking Lou Will over Charles Barkley for a bucket.
I hear you, bro. I hear you.
No, not for a bucket.
I mean, I guess. It depends on the situation. But I'm not going to say or take away from Charles Barkley.
I'm not taking away from Charles Barkley at all. He's a Hall of Famer. He's a legend.
I'll give it to Lou Will. I'll give you that one. I'll give it to Lou
He's
Will.
a legend.
But yeah, so I think that Baron Davis, he got to receive the flowers. He's underappreciated, underrated. Wish he had a little bit better of a career, but that's all not him. It was also a weird time in the NBA because you had like the Lakers.
It was
You had
a
the young
lot
cat.
of
Like
good teams.
there's a lot of teams back in the day. Like I think that's what people forgot. It was a really balanced NBA.
He was drafted in 99. He only played, 13 seasons.
Yeah. So I mean, Baron Davis, he gets the flowers this week.
Keeps coming. And the loose ball, Richardson, into the hands of Baron Davis. Nowitzki is back, challenges Nowitzki, and Baron Davis scores. And the Warriors lead by 1. 2 minutes remaining. Fieldrenson a foul. Great feed. Great pass to Andres Fieldrich.
A 1-4 for Baron Davis to go one-on-one, get into the lane.
Here's Davis. 3-point lead. Jackson in the corner. This is Barnes.
Well, the last time they did this, Jason Terry got a wide-open 3 from out of bounds underneath.
Here's Nowitzki with another 3, and he's got this. Dirk Nowitzki with a clutch 3, and it's a 3-point game now. Baron Davis into the hands of Richardson, who's fouled by Nowitzki. 101-96. 5-point lead. Nowitzki for three. He hits another one. 2-point game, and the Mavericks will have to foul again. And it's a 3-point game. 102-99.
No timeouts hurt the Mavs.
They need a three. That's it. Stolen by Petrus. The Warriors will win it. What a playoff. The Heat, the defending champs, go out in 4 straight. The Western Conference champions down 3-1. This crowd going wild. And Baron Davis is with Pam Oliver right now.
Warriors are just not to be denied.
Don't really have, many shout-outs, for real, for real. I'm happy that the NBA, I guess shout out the NBA for coming to an agreement. Hope it works out.
I think it will.
Yeah.
They're gonna make it work. Players are gonna make it work. They're gonna have to play. They want the check. They want the money.
Yeah. Oh, shout out to Delonte West. He was in the gym shooting.
Putting up shots.
Putting up shots.
Chicken.
Imagine if he,
He's not coming back.
I had to think about he old. He's not.
Yeah,
he's not young.
That's saying Jameer Nelson coming back.
Facts. It's not happening. But yeah,
Where is he at? He's coaching somewhere.
He is coaching somewhere. Oh, Sixers.
He is on the Sixers.
He just
squad?
got hired as an assistant coach for the Sixers.
That's tough.
Yeah, so he's back at the crib. Chester product. So.
Chester, PA.
So.
St. Jules.
Thank y'all for watching. This was episode 9 of the
Another
Outlet
episode.
Pass. What'd you say?
I said it's another episode.
That's another episode.
Wrapped up.
Another episode wrapped up. It's
Where
like,
your Puma shirt?
no.
Hey, we sponsored? Not
This
this episode.
This episode was sponsored by Doso Beauty.
Understandable.
Yeah,
understandable.
Men, get your beard care
I
together.
I see your beauty
You know what I'm saying?
today. Got your makeup done before we came on set.
Chill, bro.
Okay.
Before the ink rolls off. I just tried to put my... Thank y'all for tuning in. This is episode 9 of Outlet Pass. Peace.
Hey,